Everybody Googles everything, especially potential customers or employers, and a business or personal online reputation can make or break you. If negative search results or reviews are impacting you, Webamax is here to help. Our proven process restores your online reputation quickly and effectively, and it matters. Don't let negative results control your narrative. Visit GoWebamax.com and fill out a brief confidential form to see how we can help. Remember, if you aren't paying attention to your online reputation, someone else is. GoWebamax.com.
Before history is written, it's played. Before it's frozen in time, it's fought one shift at a time. Before it's etched in silver, it's carved in ice. What happens next will last forever. The Stanley Cup Final on ABC and ESPN Plus begins Saturday.
With threats to our nation waiting around every corner, adaptability is more important than ever. When conditions change without notice, quick strategic thinking is crucial. And with obstacles consistently impending, determination is essential in overcoming them. It's this willingness, decisiveness, and resilience that sets Marines apart. With our fighting spirit, we don't just fight battles, we win them. Marines are the constant our nation counts on to fight the unknown. And through adaptable problem solving, we do just that. Learn more at marines.com.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up during inflation, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 up front for 3 months plus taxes and fees. Promo rate for new customers for limited time. Unlimited more than 40 gigabytes per month. Slows full terms at mintmobile.com.
Welcome back, Ram fans. This is Rams Up, your favorite LA Rams podcast. We are proud members of the Fans First Sports Network. That's fansfirstsports.com. You can also follow us on YouTube. Our channel is at LA Rams Up. I'm your host, Mark. You'll hear from my co-host, Tom, on occasion as well. Hey, we're not Rams insiders. We're just longtime fans who love talking about our Los Angeles Rams. Let's get to it. Welcome back, everybody. Episode 465 of Rams Up. We're going to do something fun here. Rams minicamp about to kick off, and I'm going to find out how much we all know about the Rams roster. A little test, 2 levels. One, we should all know the answers, and another set, a little bit more difficult. Hey, last episode I talked about Rams that are about to break some records, maybe push themselves up some career yardage lists. I left off Matthew Stafford. If he throws for another 4,000 yards this year, he will pass up Sam Bradford, Bob Waterfield, and Kurt Warner and move into 6th place on the Rams' all-time passing list. He could realistically pass Norm Van Brocklin and Jared Goff if he plays an additional 2 years after this year. So left that off, wanted to touch on it, and also wanted to highlight the fact that the Rams have hired a mental health specialist for their players. Mental health is so important. May seem like a small thing, but I think it's a big deal, and you just got to commend the Rams getting it right once again. This organization just has it together. Okay, the mandatory minicamp has probably already started, depending on what hour of the day you're listening to this. I'm going to go through 10 fairly easy questions that I know the answer to, I knew the answer to, and then another 10 maybe not. Hey, a lot of my trivia questions, hopefully you don't think I knew the answers. I search and dig for cool questions. Many of them I couldn't answer if I hadn't done the initial research to begin with. But these first 10 questions, most of you should know, hopefully. Question number 1, and by the way, I'll give the answers at the end here. Question number 1, who is the oldest player on the Rams roster? Probably only 2 or 3 candidates for that. And you can pause this anytime you want. I'm not going to stop. I'll stop for a couple seconds, but want to move through this so we can get to the answers without making this an hour-long episode. Question number 2. Name the 2 players that played at Clemson. 2 players on this roster. I have a hint for you. One was drafted just this past April, and the other was drafted in 2023. Question number 3. Which Ram was a 4-year starter at quarterback in high school before switching to wide receiver in his first year of college ball? Question number 4, and this may be challenging to some of you, but hopefully you know the answer. Who is the Rams' long snapper? Only one on the roster right now. Got hurt last year. The Rams brought in another guy, but this guy is back. Seems to have nailed down the job. Question number 5. The top 3 guys on the Rams quarterback depth chart are Matthew Stafford, Jimmy G, and Stetson Bennett. Who is the 4th quarterback in camp? That might be a little bit challenging, but you should all know this. Question number 6. Who is, apparently anyways, the last player ever drafted by the Rams out of the Pac-12? A little tricky. You have to give that one some thought. No Googling, no searching on the internet. Question number 7. Who is the shortest Ram? And I have a hint for you. He joined the Rams as a free agent fairly recently. Question number 8. Name the 3 Camerons in the Rams secondary. And I'm not including undrafted free agent defensive back Cam Lampkin. There are 3 Camerons on this roster, and I think all of them spell their names differently. Question number 9, getting back to the easy ones, I think. Which Ram was drafted as Mr. Irrelevant? And question number 10, name the 3 Jacksons on this roster. Now we're going to get into some slightly more difficult questions, at least I think. Some of these I could have answered. This first one I knew. Question number 11, what college did Tyler Higbee play at? One of the senior Rams. It's been a while since we drafted him out of this school. Question number 12, which Ram defensive back is the son of a former Pittsburgh Steelers defensive back? That one might actually belong in the easy section. Question number 13, name a player that was born in Canada. Now, I know of at least 2. This is a tough one. I think I would have gotten this just by an educated guess. And there may be more, but there's 2 I know of. I didn't go through all these undrafted free agents searching for their birth site, but there are 2 for sure that were born in Canada. Please name one of them. Question number 14. Which Ram 2023 undrafted free agent was a volunteer firefighter back in his Pennsylvania hometown? Started that gig when he was 16 years old. Question number 15. Which Ram 2023 draft pick played 3 years at TCU before transferring to Nebraska for his final season? Question number 16. The Rams have 3 players going on 10 plus years of experience. 3 players. Name all 3. Question number 17. Who has the most career receiving yardage of the following 4 players? Tutu Atwell, Puka Nacua, DeMarcus Robinson, or Boston Scott? Question number 18. Kyron Williams scored 15 TDs last year, 12 rushing, 3 receiving. How many did he score in his rookie year? And question number 19. Which Ram on the current roster has the most career sacks? And question number 20, the final question. There are 3 first-round picks on the Rams. Who are they? Okay, there's my 20 questions, kind of getting to know this Rams roster. And hey, if you don't know the answer to a lot of these, doesn't really say that much about what type of Ram fan you are. This is just a way of getting to know this roster, getting back up to speed on all of these guys a little bit at a time. Let's review the answers.
Hey, it's Kaylee Cuoco for Priceline. Ready to go to your happy place for a happy price? Well, why didn't you say so? Just download the Priceline app right now and save up to 60% on hotels. So whether it's Cousin Kevin's Kazoo Concert in Kansas City, go Kevin, or Becky's Bachelorette Bash in Bermuda, you never have to miss a trip ever again. So download the Priceline app today. Your savings are waiting.
Go to your happy place for a happy price. Go to your happy price, Priceline.
Think you know the Brooks Ghost? Think again. Introducing the all-new, better-than-ever Ghost 16. Now with nitrogen-infused cushioning for lightweight, supreme softness that feels good every step, every street, every single day. So go ahead, take your daily joyride in the all-new nitrogen-infused Ghost 16. It'll turn your everyday miles into everyday endorphins. Let's run there. Head to brooksrunning.com to learn more.
Okay, let's get to our answers. Our 20 questions for Ram fans heading into this minicamp. Question number 1 was, who is the oldest player on the Rams roster? Matthew Stafford turned 36 in February. Question number 2 was, name the 2 players that played at Clemson. I gave you a hint. One drafted this year, one drafted last year. They are Tyler Davis, the defensive tackle, and tight end Davis Allen. Question number 3, which Ram was a 4-year starter at quarterback in high school, switched to wide receiver his first year in college? That was at Louisville, and it was Tutu Atwell. Question number 4, who is the Rams' long snapper? None other than Alex Ward. Question number 5, the top 3 guys on the Rams quarterback depth chart: Stafford, Jimmy G, Stetson Bennett. Who is the 4th quarterback on the roster? Dresser Wynn. Question number 6, who is apparently the last player ever drafted by the Rams out of the Pac-12? Some of you might have said Brennan Jackson, but the correct answer is kicker Joshua Carty, drafted after Brennan Jackson out of Stanford. Question number 7, who is the shortest Ram? I gave you a hint, a recent free agent addition, coming in at 5 feet 6 inches, Boston Scott, our new return specialist perhaps? Question number 8, there are 3 Camerons in the Rams secondary, excluding defensive back Cam Lumpkin. Who are they? Free agent acquisition Cameron Curl, rookie draft pick Cameron Kitchens, and Cameron McCutcheon. Question number 9, which Ram was drafted as Mr. Irrelevant? Deshaun Johnson. Question number 10, name the 3 Jacksons on the roster. 2 offensive linemen, Alaric and Jonah Jackson, and rookie Brennan Jackson. Question number 11, getting into the slightly more difficult ones here. What college did Tyler Higbee play at? That would be Western Kentucky. Question number 12, this one's probably a little too easy. Which Ram defensive back is the son of a former Pittsburgh Steelers defensive back? Quentin Lake, the son of Carnell Lake, both played at UCLA, by the way. Question number 13, name a Ram player that was born in Canada. I know of 2. Michael Hoyt and Jonah Jackson. If there's a 3rd or 4th, well, you'll get credit if it's correct. Question number 14 was, which Ram 2023 undrafted free agent was a volunteer firefighter back in his Pennsylvania hometown? Started that gig at 16 years old, center Mike McAllister, and he stuck around. Was on the Rams practice squad last year. Question number 15. Which 2023 Ram draft pick played 3 years at TCU before transferring to Nebraska for his final season? The answer, O'Shawn Mathis, the edge/outside linebacker. Question number 16. The Rams have 3 players going on 10 plus years of experience. Name them. That would be Matthew Stafford. We already touched on his age, going into year 16. Jimmy G, going into year 11. And Big Rob, 10 years. Question number 17. Who has the most career receiving yardage of the following 4 players? Tutu Atwell, Puka Nacua, DeMarcus Robinson, or Boston Scott? Throwing a little twist at you here because Nacua had a monster rookie year. Tutu Atwell, kind of an up and down career. Boston Scott, good receiver out of the backfield. But the answer is DeMarcus Robinson, 2,508 career yards. Puka Nacua was next with 1,486. Scott, 1,295. Atwell, 781. Question number 18. Kyron Williams scored 15 TDs last year, 12 rushing, 3 receiving. How many did he score in his rookie year? The answer is 0. Nada. Not a single touchdown. Question number 19. Which Ram on the current roster has the most career sacks? Most of you probably rolled with Kobe Turner, but the answer is Michael Hoyt, 10.5 career sacks. Now, I did this with my own research, poking around at the most likely suspects, Byron Young, some of the DBs that have been around for a while, Ernest Jones, but most I could come up with is Hoyt with 10.5. And the final question, you have to give this a couple of seconds thought, I think. Number 20, there are 3 first-round draft picks on the Rams. Who are they? 2 of them were drafted by other teams, Matthew Stafford and Tre'Davious White by the Lions and Bills, respectively. And, well, our own Jared Verse, of course. The Rams' first-round draft pick in forever, it seems. So Stafford, White, and Verse is the answer. So hope you found that fun, getting to know the Rams roster a little bit. I could come up with 100 questions, but I thought these 20 kind of fit the bill. That's all I got. We'll be coming back in the next few days with a roundup of the Rams minicamp. Hopefully have a roundtable on that very subject. That's our Getting to Know the Rams roster quiz, June 2024. That's going to do it for this episode. Remember, you can reach us at ramsuppodcast@gmail.com. And don't forget about our YouTube channel. Our handle is at laramsup.com. Till next time, keep the horns up, stay safe, and have fun out there.